And bam, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video of Norse's 8-legged critters. In today's video, well, just basically me talking and trying out this new lens that I got that I ordered a couple months ago. This camera I have been using for quite some time now for Christmas, that my wife got me for the holidays, and it's going through a lot of work. But the lens that I got right here is something a little bit different. It's supposed to be a micro lens, and I'm not sure how the video is going to come out, but I said, you know what, let's give it a shot. Today's tarantula you are looking at, his name is Harley. I have a Harley and Mr J, and I'm hoping that Mr J is not turning out to be a vanity. And I'm pretty sure he knows what that joke means. Basically, it was sold to me as a male, but I'm thinking more along the lines of a female. We would have to wait and see, but if that happens, I mean, of course, we would, do something different. A lot of people ask me, and I had a question that was from a viewer of mine that was sent to me, and he asked, do you name all of your tarantulas? Which I do. I do well own over 250 tarantulas. That takes, obviously my time and dedication that that I absolutely love since I was a kid. Growing up, this was probably the first ever tarantula that I ever owned. And I apologize, I know it's just kind of like a sitting tarantula right there. But I seen this tarantula when I was a kid. This was, my very first tarantula growing up. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to have, dogs or cats or anything like that. But, my mom and my father was okay with me owning exotic animals. And yeah, this right here holds a special dear part to me because of it being my first ever tarantula. I'm going to back off the thing here. I just want to show you guys what I've done a little bit differently. Got her out, put some nice cork bark in there, some flowers. I glued a water cup right there for her so she can get up and get a drink if she wants to, because as we know, this is a tree spider, which is called the Avicularia. But yeah, sorry, the tarantula's just kind of sitting right there, which is probably good for me because I got the top open and just kind of taking a look at her. But just wanted to, do my little self-update and kind of explain, how I got into the hobby and why. But again, this is my life. I absolutely love it. Pour my heart out to it, and so yeah, guys, thanks for checking out the video. I'm going to maybe do a quick glimpse of Mr. J next. Okay, guys, so video number 2. This is the same lens. This was another rehousing that I did today. Excuse the shakiness again. This is me just holding it and testing out this lens. This is a micro lens. I think it's a 60mm 2.8 from Canon. And I wanted to see with the pictures I take, would I get a decent quality from a video. So, again, this is just a test. But, I did do another rehousing today. I'm going to go on the top of this fella right here. And as you can see, I got a nice cork back sitting up on the top. About 2 inches of substrate. And, of course, right there, our lovely tarantula. Let me turn this around here so you can actually see tarantula in here. There he is. Don't get as much as a clear shot going from the side of it, obviously, because maybe the jar. But I'm going to back up just here a little bit so that way you can see what I got her in, and the pole's burnt to the side. For my Avicularia, I always burn them to the side. I never really go onto the top in case they do need a little bit of humidity. So I always keep that in mind too. But yeah, there they are. Absolutely a beautiful species. Again, this is like one that's actually, very common into the hobby. But you still can't get over actually how beautiful these guys really are. But yeah, there we are. Alright guys, so I figured, why not just pick up the camera, do a little chit chat, maybe a 4-minute, 5-minute video. Did a couple rehousings today, that was off camera, and I wanted to show this and show Harley and Mr J. Okay guys, tune in for the next video. We will see you then.